Are you going on a holiday during the holidays? Or looking for some clever travel gifts or stocking stuffers? Well, today I've got a list of 25 items just for you. Hi, it's Melissa here at Ready to Go, where we discuss tips and resources to help you plan your very own travels and create unforgettable memories and experiences. So the holidays are around the corner, and you may either be planning a family trip, or maybe you've got a traveler in the family or a traveling friend, and you're looking for some gift ideas or perhaps some stocking stuffers. So what I've prepared for you is a list of 25 items related to 5 different categories, including luggage, travel electronics, toiletries, clothing maintenance, and important accessories. And these are items that will come in handy for you or your traveling friend or family member on pretty much any type of trip. You'll also find Amazon Canada and Amazon US links in the description below so that you can easily access and purchase them while supporting the channel. Now, important for you to know that I only include here items that I either personally use or that have 5-star reviews. So this should save you some time with filtering them out and reading all those reviews, as I've tried to do all this work ahead of time for you. Now, in addition to these items that we need for traveling, stay tuned, as at the end, I'll share with you 3 items that I never travel with and that you should just leave at home. Now, if you have additional must-have travel items or gift ideas that you'd like to share, please write those up in the comments below. We look forward to reading them. Okay, so item number 1 is a handheld luggage scale. So you just attach it to your luggage or carry-on or backpack and lift it up, and it will automatically weigh your luggage. So this one here weighs up to 110 pounds, which is 50 kilograms. So you want to make sure what the maximum weight is for the one you're purchasing. This can be very useful, as in some airports right now, luggages are weighed on automatic scales, and if it's just too heavy, there's nothing you can do. There are no exceptions, and you'll have to remove items from it. So always best to weigh it at home. Number 2, luggage tags. These can make a great gift or stocking stuffer. The ones I found that I really like are these. They come in a pack of 6. And what I like about them is that they are 6 bright different colors. So this is great for a family. They're easily identifiable. They're made of silicone, so they shouldn't crack or break. And obviously, they come with an ID tag where you can write your information and just slip it in. Now, in addition to the luggage tags you may need to use when flying, if you're going on a cruise, you will need cruise luggage tags. So cruise luggage tag holders look like this, and they're specially designed to hold the luggage identification card that you usually can print out when you check in for your cruise online. And these also come in multi-packs. Number 4, packing cubes. Now, I've already discussed these in a previous video, but in essence, I like the ones that have a mesh on them so that you can sort of see what's inside. And I also like those with these types of labels so you can categorize your items properly, such as one for undergarments, one for shorts and t-shirts, another one for socks, and so on and so forth. And this brand is fun because you can select them in various colors. Number 5, AirTags. I've also discussed these previously, but these are very important. You want to have one for every piece of luggage you're bringing with you, whether that be checked-in luggage, carry-on luggage, or a backpack, so that in case your luggage is ever lost or stolen, or you simply forget it somewhere, well, you'll be able to track back exactly where it is. Now, the AirTags link to the Find My app on iPhone, and you can therefore just log into that app and see exactly where your luggage is. Now, these AirTags are very tiny, so you definitely want to get some AirTag holders to go along with them. There are different types of holders. I just like to buy whatever's the lightest. What's also fun about the AirTags is that you can name them. So, as an example, here you have Mel 1. So, they're easily identifiable for different members of the family or different pieces of luggage. Number 7, a cable organizer case. So this goes back to the same concept as packing cubes, but it's specifically for cables, chargers, power banks, and other types of electronics that you can store in an organized way within this case. Now, it's important that it be waterproof, and I really like this one in terms of size and all the items that can be organized within it. Number 8, an international power adapter. So we've seen this one as well in a previous video, but very important that you get a power adapter that is applicable to whatever country you're going to. And also what you want is ideally a power adapter that has several USB ports on it as well. Number 9, a thin power bank for your phone. Now you're traveling around, you're sightseeing, and all of a sudden your phone dies out and you really need it. This is what you would use. So this one is convenient as it's compatible with both iPhone and Android, and it can charge two phones at the same time. So very convenient, especially if both people have different types of phones. Number 10, Bluetooth speakers. These are fun. Everyone wants to listen to some music or perhaps a podcast while you're traveling. These are great because they actually come in 6 different colors. They come with a full waterproof case and it's a smart touch design. These make for a great gift. Okay, number 11, a toiletry bag. If you haven't noticed, I like to divide all the items that I pack and have them organized in that way. It just makes it a lot easier to find stuff in your luggage, especially if you're going to be traveling to different places and making different stops, and you don't want to be taking out all your clothes from your luggage each time. You can just pick out whatever you need. So, well, toiletry bag looks like this. I'm sure everyone's seen one. I like to compartmentalize and sort of put accessories in on one side and products on the other. And I like toiletry bags that have different compartments. And very important, the toiletry bag needs to be able to hook on to something like a shelf or a handlebar in a bathroom or on a shower. Number 12, convenience kits for travel. Now, there are many different types of convenience kits, but obviously you need one that contains the types of products and accessories that you like. Now, number 13, within that convenience kit, you'll want travel bottles for toiletry products. So if you have products that are not sold in carry-on approved sizes or that are travel safe on airplanes, well, then your best bet is to purchase these travel bottles and just fill them up with your favorite products. Number 14, Afterbite or Benadryl. These are actually sticks that help if you get bitten by mosquitoes, which tend to eat me alive all the time. And you just rub it onto the mosquito bite and it will essentially stop itching so that you don't scratch it and you're not walking around with red marks or potentially even worse scars on your body. So Benadryl makes a stick for bug bite relief, and there's also one called Afterbite which works in a very similar way. Now, if we move on to clothing maintenance, you have, of course, Tide to Go. So these are sticks with some Tide in them that should you spill something on yourself or get a small stain on your clothing, you can just rub off the stain with the Tide to Go marker. Number 16, wrinkle release. We obviously can't carry around irons with us, and sometimes you just want to pull a t-shirt out of your packing cube and it's a little bit wrinkled. So what you want to do is just spritz some Downy wrinkle release on it and smooth it out with your hands and it will release most wrinkles. Number 17, laundry bags for dirty clothes. This is something we don't necessarily think about, but it's quite important because when you're traveling around, you don't want to be having, dirty, smelly clothes mixed in with your other clothes. So you really want these to be in a type of bag that will contain all of that. So they obviously come in different sizes. Some people like to divide their laundry into colors and whites, especially if they're going to be doing laundry at some point during their trip. Other people like to divide undergarments versus regular clothes. So you do have smaller ones for undergarments as well. Number 18, Tide sink packets. Now, you may not use these on every trip, but should you need to wash something quickly in a sink, or perhaps wash a bathing suit or anything like that, you want to have these little packets. They take up virtually no space, and you can simply use them for a quick wash in a sink. Now, moving on to our last category, which is for important accessories. Passport holder is the number one item you want to get. And what's important is that you have not just space for your passport, but also for additional or emergency credit cards, for some cash, a pen, and some additional documents that you may need. Number 20, a mini first aid kit. This is different than a camping first aid kit because it's much more compact. It comes in a water-resistant hard shell case. It contains bandages of different sizes, hospital-grade wound care items, and some first aid tools. What's also helpful about this one is that it includes a basic first aid guide so that you can refer to that should you have an incident. Now, of course, we don't want injuries to happen, but sometimes, hey, it just happens. Number 21, a small day pack. I believe this one is 10 liters. This isn't a backpack, but more of a day pack for when you're going on an excursion, when you're sightseeing, going around during the day, rather than carrying a large backpack. This is enough for you to carry some water bottles, some snacks, perhaps, all your important documents, your phone, your wallet, and most importantly, it's very compact as it's foldable and you can then just easily carry it around in your regular luggage or carry on. Number 22, insect repellent. So depending on your preference, you have some with DEET or other products that are DEET free. Insect repellents are important if you're going to areas of high humidity. Even some beach areas that get muggy can attract bugs. So insect repellent is something you want to carry around with you anytime you're traveling to a warmer climate. Okay, so the last three items are more specific to cruising. So number 23, we have magnetic hooks. Magnetic hooks come in very handy in cruises as the walls are metallic, and these hooks can help you to store additional items. As we all know, in a cruise cabin, space is very limited when it comes to storage. So you want to make sure that you purchase magnetic hooks that have a reasonable amount of weight that they can support. Obviously, the more weight they support, the heavier the hooks are onto themselves. Now, another item that's important when you go on a cruise, for cruises where they still require you to go around with a card in order to make purchases or to access certain areas, you don't want to be necessarily carrying around a wallet or a purse as you really don't need it on a cruise. You only need that one card. So in order to carry the card around, you can have a lanyard, or as our final item, you can have a card holder that you just attach onto your phone and put the cruise pass in the phone holder and just carry it around with you at all times. So this one is actually very convenient, and I use the card holder much more than the lanyard. Okay, so as I promised for our bonus items, what are three things that I do not use and do not bring around with me when I travel? Number one, inflatable or big neck pillows. I just find these very bulky. I don't find them comfortable at all. And it's just, you never know where to put them. It takes forever to inflate them. It just doesn't work. So we'll leave the neck pillows back home. Number two is pill boxes. Very important when you travel to different countries. Every country has different regulations with regards to medications, pharmaceuticals, and drugs. So if you do have to carry around prescriptions with you, I strongly recommend to carry them in their original pill box and to always have a copy of your prescription with you. And third item, clothing with camouflage patterns or of an army green color. Now, just recently, a cruiser was sort of detained by police on a Caribbean island because he was wearing camel shorts. Now, it's very important to know that in certain countries, it is illegal to wear any type of camo patterns on your clothing. And sometimes that rule extends to army green colors. So you want to make sure to respect that and just don't wear it anywhere in the world because for political reasons, it's just not a good idea. There are plenty of nice colors out there. So as I mentioned, you have the Amazon links in the description below for easy access. So I hope you found this list helpful and of value to you. If so, please give it a big like and subscribe to the channel as it really helps YouTube to recommend this video to other travelers such as yourself and make sure that we're always ready to go.